Hey, are you okay? Look, we're safe now. I dealt with it. But we're gonna have to stay here tonight, okay? So, I'm gonna make a fire, but you look really tired, so maybe you should just get some sleep, okay? What's that? You can't sleep. Okay, well, what if I told you a story? Okay, well, you just sit back, or lie back, and I'm going to tell you a story to help you get to sleep, okay? So a few years back, I was out with some friends, and we were looking for gold. And I remember that we had heard of an area where there was lots of gold, apparently, but that it was scattered out on a riverbed. The riverbed was very shallow, and it was only a couple of feet deep, so we could easily go into the river, and we could easily get the gold if it was there. So after riding for a while, we eventually found the river, and we found two trees that were leaning on each other, and this was the place we'd been told about, where the two trees were leaning on each other. So we got off our horses and we started to wade into the water. The water was very clear, and we could see the gold immediately. So we began to pick it up. The person who had told us about it was unable to carry any more back on their own, so they had said that we could go and get some as long as they could have 10% of what we found. And we agreed. They were also concerned about coming back with any more gold in case someone tried to rob them on the road. After a while, we had collected enough gold, and we decided to sit down and have some lunch. A small picnic that we had brought with us. As I was eating, I noticed something flickering in the water. And as I got closer, it was a hand. As I got closer, the hand began to rise up, and there before me stood a beautiful woman. I was hypnotized by her, and she wore a that seemed to be made of flowing silver and gold. It was mesmerizing. She said to me in such a soft voice, "You have taken my gold. I cannot allow this to happen." I didn't know what to say. I couldn't talk. I looked behind me and all of my friends were stood there having the same reaction that I was having. It was so bizarre. We were all in a trance. The woman said, "I am the watcher of the river, and you will have to return the gold and do me a favor for trying to take it." We all moved over to the gold we had taken and scattered it back into the river. It was like we had lost control of ourselves. The woman said, "You must move through these woodlands and help many different creatures to go to sleep, as it is often something I do. But I have other things to do tonight, so I need you to help me to get them to go to sleep, 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 sleep." Before I knew it, I felt myself floating up and through the trees. I looked around and saw that my friends were floating off in different directions. It was so relaxing and calming. I really felt as if I was going to go to sleep, 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 sleep. As I glided through the trees, I saw a little goblin sat on a branch. The goblin had a little bed with a little pillow and a blanket, and I sat down next to the goblin on the branch. "I'm here to help you sleep," I said to the goblin. "I'm here to help you get to sleep, 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 sleep." The goblin said, "All I need you to do is say, 'Go to sleep, 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 sleep.'" Go to sleep, 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 sleep. Go to sleep, 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 sleep. And as I said it, I looked down, and the goblin was fast asleep, sleep, sleep, sleep. I then gently floated up, and off I went until I landed by a pond, and I saw a little frog. It a bed with a pillow and a blanket, and the frog said to me, "All I need you to do is say, go to sleep, 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 sleep. Go to sleep, 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 sleep. Go to sleep, 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 sleep." And as I said that, I noticed the frog drift off into a wonderful sleep. I glided along, and I found myself on the side of a soft grassy hill, and there I saw a little rabbit in a bed. And the rabbit said to me, "All I need you to say is go to sleep, 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 sleep. Go to sleep, sleep, sleep." And I looked down, and the rabbit had gone to sleep. After I had done this, I floated back to the river, and the woman in the river rewarded us all with the gold that we had taken before. But she said, "It's too late to travel back tonight. Why don't you go in the morning? For now, why don't you go to sleep?"